Hello students, welcome to the class of Organization of Commerce and Management, Chapter 3, Part 2, Planning. In the last video, we learnt about meaning, characteristics, importance and limitations of planning. Now far, you all have understood what is planning in detail. Now, let us learn in this video how to do this planning. What are the steps of planning or process of planning? Children, please make it clear that this process of planning or any process which we will be doing in our subject is to be written point wise. You cannot interchange the points. First has to be first and last has to be last. Otherwise, you won't get proper marks. So, let us begin with the process now. We have already learned planning is an intellectual process. It is a map for future taking present conditions in the mind in which management plays a vital role. Future is uncertain, therefore, decided plan has to be implemented stage wise. That is, first, determination of objectives, clarifying planning premises, collection and analysis of information, preparation of alternative plan, evaluation of alternatives, selection of best alternative, formulation of evaluation of subsidiary plan, and finally evaluation of the plan. All these 8 steps we will be learning one by one. So let us begin with the first one, that is determination of objectives. At the first step which is involved in planning process is none other than determination of goals or objectives. It is a matter of fact that in organization all activities are done according to the plan with a view to attain the goals or objectives of organization. हम planning क्यों करते हैं? In order to achieve the objectives. So the first step is कि पहले objectives decide करो. Hence, in the absence of goals or objectives of organization, there is no need of plans towards any activity. On the whole, it is clear that goals or objective of organization is the most essential step of planning. Coming on to the next step is clarifying planning premises. After determining the goals of the organization, the next step undertaken is planning process to determine planning premises. Premises may be depicted as a criteria on which assumptions are made by organization with accuracy for bringing certainty in future events. फ्यूचर इवेंट्स को सर्टन करने के लिए कि जो हम सोच रहे हैं, premises depict us the area, the criteria on which we have to take decisions. Premises may be classified 2 ways, that is internal and external. Internal premises means events which are related within the organization, and external premises means which are related to the external events of the organization. The third step is collection and analysis of information. Now children, after planning premises, necessary information has to be collected either directly or indirectly from sources. After the collection of information, we have to classify it, analyze it and interpret it systematically for drawing specific conclusions. This facilitates purposeful use of information while preparing alternative plans. Irrelevant information is to be discarded by making proper analysis. Next way is, after collecting information, is to prepare an alternative plan. A list of alternatives is to be prepared. It is a matter of fact that an action may be performed by many ways, but there is an appropriate way to perform action which is most suitable for particular organization. एक ही काम को करने के लिए अलग अलग तरीके हो सकते हैं, हमें उस लिस्ट को तैयार करना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सेल ऑफ गुड्स, we have learned this example earlier also. Sale of goods can be increased by increasing the advertisement expenditure, by increasing the commission of the salesperson, by giving various sales options to them, that is, buy this, you will get this free. So we have to select or first prepare the list of such alternatives and examine them carefully in the planning premises. On the other hand, in the absence of alternatives, any organization cannot perform its actions in an easy way. So children, we learned first 4 points of process, that is, first we have to decide the objectives. Accordingly, we have to decide the criteria for the objectives, that is the premises, boundary line. Then collection and analysis of information, keeping this premises in mind, has to be done. And then list of alternatives is to be prepared. After this list, we have to evaluate all these alternatives. So evaluation of alternatives is said to be an intellectual process. Mathematical and statistical methods, children, are used for evaluation of these alternatives. Business units prepare an ideal plan as a model with the help of OR, that is operational research. This is a statistical technique which is generally used to calculate the cost. And this is normally used by all the business people, all the organizations, in order to evaluate the available alternatives. Sixth step is selection. Now we have prepared the list of alternatives. We have evaluated them mathematically and statistically. Now it's time to select the best. After study of the business environment and the alternative plans available, the planners select the best plan for actual execution. After the best plan is selected, the next step follows is formulation and evaluation of the subsidiary plan. Now subsidiary plan, children, क्या है? It's plan B. That is, always when we make plan, we have a plan A in work and plan B in work. कि अगर ये काम नहीं किया तो we will shift or switch over to the another plan, that is subsidiary plan. Same way in the business also, different projects or alternatives have to be considered as per basic plan or in support of basic plan. These plans are known as subsidiary derivatives plans. For example, a car manufacturing company generally prepares their own tires, but अगर वो अपने टायर खुद नहीं बना रही है तो वो टायर्स बाय कर रही है. दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ पर्टिकुलर सेकेंड प्लान ऑप्शन शुड बी अवेलेबल टू देम, which is known as subsidiary plan. As a subsidiary plan is prepared, it is necessary to evaluate the same. Prepare करके छोड़ नहीं देना है. We have to evaluate the same so it will not obstruct the basic plan in future. Next is, that is the last step of evaluation of plan. It is the last but the most important step of planning. Because children, it is easy for an organization to make its own plans, but the hard thing is when we follow. आज हम सोच तो लेते हैं आज मैं ये पढ़ लूँगा, मैं पूरे दिन में ये कर लूँगा, but actually when we implement it, it becomes difficult to achieve the goals. In fact, without following the plans carefully, any organization cannot attain goals in a proper way. Many a times, they have to appoint experts. They have to take experts' opinion for evaluations of the plan. We proceed step by step for evaluation of the plan. For this, we adopt the principle of look and leap. At every stage, evaluation is necessary. We move ahead, look back, check it out, then again we move on to the next stage. And this has to be done on each and every stage. We learned today process of planning. This is very important from examination point of view. Children, learn this process step by step in detail. We will meet in the next video with the remaining topics of the chapter.
एक कहानी है जो सबको सुनानी है, जलने वालों की तो रूह भी जलानी है। एक कहानी